hard body topics. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you can stop it. I'm glad you're in the place. I know. Look at them running, running. Come on in, family. Come to the light. Make sure you click that link right down there, video description, Patreon. Get over there. Don't hesitate. I got that smoke. You feel me? Where are and I'm gonna run. Once I got a womb, I'm gonna throw all kind of salt in it. I'm gonna have all kind of video throwing all kind of salt in that womb, cause you know that I got you. You see, I'm sick of this shit. Where are the megalithic structures of North America? Where is your Giza? Where is your Angkor? Where is your Baalbek? Where is this profile internationally known? Internationally known. I don't want you niggas to take me no. It should be internationally known. The Parthenon. The Parthenon in Athens. Right there on that hill. They got that goddamn temple up there. You see what I'm saying? Then you got the Forum over there in Rome. Then you got Angkor Wat over there in Cambodia. Then you got the Great Wall. You ain't got the motherfucker. They can see that motherfucker from space. Do you understand that? I'm talking about your shit is so awe-inspiring. It's so mind-blowing that you can see your shit from space. You see? Everywhere, motherfucker, man, have you seen this artifact? It's deep off in the woods. Now, I'm gonna show you how to get there. You got to go deep in the Grand Canyon, and you got to go down this long ass road that lead to this forest. And in this forest, deep in this forest, is this temple. And man, it's on that level. It's on that level, but you got to go all the way in the Grand Canyon, all the way down this long road till you get to this forest, and it's in the middle of the Amazon. And that's where you will find it at. Nigga, if you don't leave the crack alone, nigga. We trying to, and I know I got you. Yeah, I know I got you. See, the first one was the Ice Age. You can't get around that one. You can talk all you want, but I'm letting you know, I got you. With that one alone, I'll be having all type of, and they watch my shit. Do you notice they never answer that question? You see, they stay in that 1800s. Is your name on this? Fuck the census, nigga. I'm an ancient man, nigga. My DNA, nigga, go back to the stars, nigga. No fuck is you talking about 1832? I ain't no 1832, nigga. I'm an ancient god, nigga. What's wrong with you? Gonna take me to some 1834. Nigga, you start your existence with this Neanderthal. Shameful, nigga. So I say to myself, so they stay in, I say, well, shit, if you been here, what you was doing? What you was doing, God? What was you doing here? Can you show me, when you go to Egypt? Now, Egypt above even other civilizations. Literature. You see this shit right here? This paper, nigga. That's paper. You see that? That's paper. You see, where that book at? Where them books at? Where my goddamn book at? I put that, where that Drusilla Dungy Houston at? Paper. See? That's what we do. You got some of that in the ancient realms? Like, Kemet, can you show me a language? Can you show me the ancient black of North America? And I'm not trying to diss. I'm not trying to diss family. because I show much veneration to the old man. I do that. That's one of my top degrees. So I don't want nobody to, but I put them in chronological order as they would have wanted themselves. They know the gods of Kemet, Kush. Everybody knows that. That's why even other, from Greece and Rome, they speak highly of the great Kushite mother. They speak, even though they got their own temples, they know they got that from the great Kushite mother, the Egyptian daughter. You know what I'm saying? They know that. So, we just putting everything in. You should never want to put yourself before your mother and your grandmother. Something wrong with you. So when we speak about chronological order, it puts everything in perspective as it would need to be. You feel what I'm saying? So, the reason why you don't find nothing really in North America on that level. On that level. You just don't have it. I'm just going to be frank. Because if it was, I would show it. I'm not that type of person. I try to show, I'm just I love high science. And I could tell that the ancients knew that the Kushite, because you can see just pyramids. That's the blueprint. Everybody is mimicking the great mother and daughter, Kush, Egypt. That is what it is. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? No different than a lot of people have venerated America today. You understand? We can say that. Modern skyscraper, not the ancient. Modern skyscraper. When you look across the world, you can see that most people have modeled they downtown, the skyscraper, the traffic light, the highway that lead downtown. That's the blueprint. That people, that's how they magnify their greatness. Most people today magnify their greatness with their downtown. And so everybody looked at New York, even though many areas have surpassed. You got motherfucker China got about 20 goddamn New Yorks. They ain't all big as New York, but they got damn near 20 cities with astounding downtowns. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But they modeled after America, New York and Chicago. That's where the modern skyscraper come from. And much of the element come from the same engineering blueprint of America. That's a fact. That's how they didn't go and reinvent the wheel. They took the blueprint that had been laid down in Chicago and New York, and many of them damn skyscrapers over there were built by American firms. That's a fact. A lot of people don't know the Burj Khalifa. It was built by a firm out of Chicago. Did y'all know that? Yes. So a lot of times, just because you see some shit somewhere don't mean that the people from there are the ones that built it. Understand that too. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's another, when you look over in North America and South America outside of Peru, you got that one, Peru, then you got Mexico. Outside of that, it's void. It's void. Why? Because this was the last frontier. This was the last frontier. Okay? You can see the cluster of ancient civilizations is in Africa and in South Asia. South Asia, the eastern seaboard of Africa, and all areas of Africa, but starting primarily in East Africa, clustering in South Asia. You see, and you see these civilizations with evidence. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. You talking shit. You come to the last frontier of America and you have absolutely nothing. You have absolutely nothing. I'm gonna just be real. You don't have absolutely no ancient nothing except when you get down in Mexico with the old Mecca. And then you had the other texts that modeled after old Mecca. That's it. The Inca, the Aztec, the Mayan, they all mimic old Mecca. You see, that's what happened. So I don't want to hear no more. If you was on the, and so what I want y'all to do is stop that cosplaying, stop that tethering on Egypt. Because when you say, and you're always talking about motherfuckers, but see, that just show you psychologically, motherfuckers still use Egypt as the blueprint of what is amazing. They don't stand on their own shit and say, okay, this is what we did here. You have to tether on Egypt and use Egypt, just like the Bible. You know, we was in Egypt. We helped build this. We helped, see, but without no proof, but the fact that you tether on to Egypt, you know why? Because Egypt is so amazing. If people could believe you was there, then that gives you some merit. Other than that, you don't have no merit because you ain't got shit like Egypt. You don't have it. They say they helped build the pyramid. Well, why ain't no fucking pyramids in Israel? You don't see no motherfucking pyramid. So if you was there and you was, where your pyramid? Why the motherfuckers that claim that they built pyramid, you ain't got none? They ain't got none. What happened to the knowledge? It just leaked out your motherfucking ear, nigga. It just leaked out. So when it got time for you to build something, motherfucking knowledge gone. So what they do, they say Egypt is in America. Okay, what is Egypt known for? Megalithic structures. Show me one see, if you listen, it's a psychological, it's a psyop. If you listen to it and break it down, it's like, Egypt in America, what is the fuck is you saying to me, nigga? I see Egypt. Egypt is known for megalithic writing, religion, all of that. Where's your statue? Even show me an idol, nigga. Show me the idols of your, whatever religion, all religions got idols. Where your idols, nigga? Where's your idols? Where's your ancient structures? You don't have none. That's a fact. That's a dagger. That is a dagger that you cannot get out of your chest. So with the Ice Age and the fact that y'all don't have no, please don't step to me. Don't step over here. Okay? Because I'm going to ask you this critical. And so, yes, you might be like the Papua New Guineans, rudimentary, living in tree houses, you feel me? Bamboo huts, or like the Australians, still got science, they medical, know the stars and all of that. Know the stars and everything. That don't mean that they don't have knowledge. But when it came to the level of civilization where we at today, with the monumental buildings and the temples and the writing and the religion and the organization and all of that, don't have it. That aspect they don't have. And so you must have been very similar to the Papua New Guineans, Vanuatu, Australian. If you was over here, you was on a primitive level, nigga. You was over here doing primitive shit. You did not have high science because high science proves itself. Even if you build megalithic temples and you see and the motherfucker knock it over, he ain't gonna move that motherfucking stone. You know what? Even if you knock it over, you know what's gonna happen? That motherfucking stone gonna be right there where it dropped. it's not gonna move. So you ain't have that. I'm done, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me blow my nose. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't go no goddamn where. I just need to blow. I just need to blow my nose, y'all. When I get to teaching, my head gets so goddamn hot. Whatever in my body, that shit start running. It come right on out. That knowledge heat up, and my goddamn, I be like a goddamn, what's that motherfucker, Johnny Blaze and shit. And my motherfucking head heat up, and it's like a god. I bet you, if you had a light, you probably could see my motherfucking aura. That shit be heated up there. Anyway, I'm out of here. Make sure y'all support the general. Get over there. Get some of that Patreon. I'm not done. It's just 12 o'clock. It's just 12. I be black. I'm burning y'all ass up all night. Every time I come on, I'm gonna set fire to your ass. So if you want to come back, I might take some answers. I'm gonna have question and answers on the next one. So if you got some questions, I didn't pay no attention, but if you got questions and answers, this next one, I'm gonna answer some question and answer. Come on, bring it on. All right. See y'all here in a minute. Black Power.